One of the biggest challenges radiologists face is time. And an inefficient, disconnected workflow isn't helping. Technologists are bogged down by processing. Doctors and radiologists are inconvenienced by faraway imaging stations. And access is limited while everyone waits for images to transfer between these systems. Patients are left waiting, care suffers, and referrals drop. But what if there was a streamlined workflow that brings a radiologist's productivity tools together on one desktop? One that merges GEAW Clinical Depth and Centricity PACS platforms, offering a full range of advanced applications delivered wherever and whenever you need them. That's the power of GE's DEXIS workflow environment. So let's start the day over with DEXIS. Auto pre-processing continuously updates patient exams, so they're available anytime throughout the day. As new patients come in, you switch seamlessly between cases. Technologists have more prep time, and radiologists have more patient face time. View both PACS and AW images from where you are with a simple click of a mouse. Each unique patient is synchronized to his or her images. So what you see on the PACS is exactly the same on the advanced visualization, reducing the possibility of overlaps or errors. Need a previous report? One database means previous cases are instantly accessible and ready to use with GE's entire suite of advanced tools. Now let's see the DEXIS workflow environment in action. Access all of the 3D advanced clinical applications right from your PACS desktop. Just select your work list, patient, and protocol. Here we select a runoff exam where bone is removed to clearly visualize vasculature. You won't have to wait for processing because all of the exams are automatically processed in the background as soon as they're transferred. These images are synchronized to each individual patient to reduce potential mismatch while moving between cases. For example, we can switch from a coronary artery scan, which has been processed in the background while reviewing other cases, to a dissection view of a colon that's ready to view from the moment it was transferred. And on the same desktop, access oncology productivity enhancing tools that will simplify routine diagnosis, treatment, and follow-up. With DEXIS, your PACS desktop now has advanced capabilities that extend across modalities and care areas. And sharing results internally or with a referring physician has never been easier. One database means all of your 3D imaging is saved securely and can be accessed instantly for further editing or processing. Simply put, DEXIS brings you what you need, when you need it, where you are, whomever you work with. Whether applied to clinical evaluation, routine comparisons over time, or navigating through findings, the oncology multimodality reading workflow is made easy by OncoQuant. Simplify your CT follow-up workflow with automatic pre-fetching of prior exams, automatic registration, and intelligent layouts for comparison of multi-phase series and studies. The interactive summary table is not only a data manager, but also works as a findings navigator. The Easy Follow-Up Wizard facilitates measurements consistency by providing direct access to the same tools used in the prior reviews. As the wizard instantly navigates you to the prior finding locations, you can quickly perform your follow-up measurements. Use the one-click contouring tool to automatically segment abnormalities and easily access multiple statistics like the longest 2D diameter, short axis, and volume. All measurements, including RECIST and WHO, are automatically displayed in the summary table. The reference point can be easily changed by a simple drag and drop. Export your statistics and key images locally or to the server with one click from the summary table panel. With the same tools and workflow, you can use OncoQuant on an MRI to correlate and compare morphological data with functional information, like apparent diffusion coefficient mapping over time. Again, the reference point can be easily changed. For true multimodality synergy, the contouring tool works not only on CT and MR, but you can use it on PET isocontours as well. and easily access SUV measurements in compatible protocols. Whether it's routine clinical reading or clinical research, OncoQuant supports you in a seamless multimodality environment, helping you easily manage and navigate through findings over single or multiple time points. Available on AW and AW Server, OncoQuant integrates with your RIS or PACS system to provide a seamless workflow from reading to reporting, all without having to leave your reading station. ReadyView enables powerful, productive, and personalized analysis of multiple data sets and improves multi-parametric exams. Let's explore ReadyView's key features and workflow capabilities. Upon selecting a protocol, in this case a brain oncology protocol, ReadyView will automatically synchronize and process the data. ReadyView provides customizable review steps, which help you navigate through the analysis and are automatically determined based upon the data collected. Therefore, you can easily navigate from the anatomical images, brain spectroscopy or metabolite maps, to ADC and perfusion maps with a single click. ReadyView also provides numerous features to simplify the analysis. For instance, an easy-to-read graphical interface to display time curves, functional curves, or spectrum. Or the ability to click on any voxel to see the spectrum and use the real-time slider bar to quickly adjust the phase. Within the Metabolite Maps review step, not only can you see the metabolite maps on top of the T2 localizer, but you can easily shift, compare, and reset the voxels. Regardless of the protocol, ReadyView enables various real-time analyses, such as noise thresholding of color parametric images and segmentation of functional maps. Analyzing diffusion series is made quick and simple. ReadyView's advanced ROI capabilities and MR to MR registration enable accurate analysis. In this case, we convert the segmented image into an ROI with a single click, and then fuse the ROI to the anatomical image with a simple drag and drop. However, the true power of ReadyView is exemplified with its multi-parametric analysis. This will give you the ability to see all of the parametric maps from the functional data on a single screen with a single click, providing an ability to correlate the maps to each other for improved diagnostic accuracy. For example, helping you differentiate between a benign or malignant lesion, or to assist with the estimation of the heterogeneity or the grade of malignancy of a lesion. Within the multi-parametric view, you not only can view multiple images, but you can also change images, change planes, zoom into a plane, or continue to do real-time processing. An integral part of the DEXIS workflow environment, ReadyView integrates with your RIS or PACS system to provide a seamless workflow from reading to reporting, all without having to leave your reading station. CT Perfusion 4D is the latest evolution of CT functional processing from GE. Let's explore some of its key features for brain stroke visualization. The system automatically detects the artery and vein, displaying them on these interactive curves right here. If desired, you can easily adjust the selected curves by clicking here. In the meantime, you can see the application has automatically used the digital subtraction angiography algorithm to remove the bone structure, allowing us a much cleaner visualization of the brain tissue. Now we can smoothly page through the volume. With the Cine mode applied to the selected slice, I can check the contrast media arriving in the brain and then the flush. If you're working with your own ROIs, you can click here and adjust the symmetry axis as desired, like so, to mirror your ROIs. At this stage, the application will have computed functional maps. The maps are automatically displayed in an intuitive layout, making it easy to page through the slices in a synchronized fashion. As you see here, a typical layout includes blood flow, blood volume, the mean transit time, and Tmax, which is an estimate of the transient time for the contrast to reach peak in the tissue. The useful Tmax view is different from the traditional time-to-peak map, as it is calculated by the deconvolution algorithm and is related to the IRF curve. You can place ROIs on functional maps of interest, propagate the ROIs to all functional volumes, and even mirror the ROIs to the contralateral side if needed with a simple click of the mouse. The statistical ROI information can be displayed on view and is also included in the summary table. If you're interested in looking at the permeability of tissue, you can use the permeability surface maps. We're excited to introduce this new map in the BrainStroke protocol. If you're interested in looking at other maps, the application enables quick selection and display with one click from any viewport. Let's look at the tissue classification. Automatically, the system will use the maps previously created to generate a display like this. The red region may represent infracted core, and the blue region may indicate tissue at risk, or penumbra. Thresholds can be applied to blood volume and then either the Tmax, the blood flow, or the mean transit time to fine-tune regions of interest according to your needs or preference. And since all of the functional maps are in volume space, the application allows you to manipulate the coronal, sagittal, and oblique views, providing you true volume visualization and interaction. And there you have it, reliable, reproducible clinical results to help you deliver confident diagnoses right away. Available on AW and AW Server, CT Perfusion 4D integrates with your RIS or PAC system to provide a seamless workflow from reading to reporting, all without having to leave your reading station. Part of the DEXIS seamless workflow environment, THORACIC VCAR analysis software is a powerful tool that automatically segments airway and lung tissue evaluations to make easier quantitative assessments of thoracic diseases. We begin the analysis of the CT exam with the basic review step. Here, we can perform wall thickness measurements on an axial image. There are several wall thickness measurement options under the wall thickness tool. Once the airway is found, we left-click to display the wall thickness measurement. This can be repeated as many times as necessary. We can also choose a different wall thickness measurement option from the wall thickness tool panel. If a previously placed measurement needs to be adjusted, we can right-click over the annotation and select a new option. With the parenchyma analysis review step, where we are analyzing lung tissue density, the software segments lung tissue using CT number ranges. A default threshold is automatically set, which segments lung tissue by Hounsfield units. These threshold ranges are shown with a color overlay in the image. Volumes of the threshold ranges are displayed in the table for the right lung, left lung, and total lungs. To measure lung volumes by zone, move the red lines to the appropriate anatomical location. Here, the threshold ranges are designated by different colors in the image overlay. The volumes of these ranges appear in the table for the upper, middle, and lower zones of the right, left, and total lung. Now we can select the lobe segmentation review step. Here we measure lung volumes by lobe, defining the lobes by tracing the long fissures. This tracing is done at 3 different levels for each fissure to segment the lung into its lobes. The segmentation is then applied to the selected images, in this case, the top right and top left. Here on this table, the volumes of the threshold ranges are displayed for the upper and lower lobe of the left lung and the upper, middle, and lower lobe of the right lung. Another capability of thoracic VCAR is the airway analysis review step, which automatically segments and tracks an airway. This tracking is displayed as purple lines when the mouse rolls over the anatomy. We can left-click on any of these lines to change the display to reformatted curved views or cross-sectional views for further evaluation. We can also rotate the view for a complete 3-dimensional look at the airway. Both automatic and manual wall thickness measurements can be performed and outputted to a measurements table report for easy analysis. THORACIC VCAR from GE Healthcare arms you with tools to make fast, simple, quantitative measurements that can help you in diagnosing lung diseases. An integral part of the DEXIS workflow environment, THORACIC VCAR integrates with your RIS or PAC system to provide a seamless workflow from reading to reporting, all without having to leave your reading station.